Baddies Midwest, Krishan and Tasiki's conversation, okay? So if you're new to my channel, make sure that you follow me, make sure that you like, and make sure that you repost so that way other people who might be interested in seeing this kind of content can see it. And please leave a comment if you are a Baddies fan, because Krishan and Tasiki's talk was very interesting, okay? Like, real interesting, okay? So first of all, they was on a private jet or whatever. It was Natalie and the rest of the girls on a private jet or whatever. And they was like, we going to Oklahoma. So they was like, why are we going to Oklahoma? That's not in the Midwest. Like, everybody was just confused. And Natalie was like, well, Krishan is out. And when I tell you, the look on Tasiki's face was so, like, distraught. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that her and her sister don't communicate at all. And you could tell that she probably didn't even give a fuck about her sister, like, to be honest with you. So she didn't keep up with her at all, you know? Natalie was like, Krishan reached out to her and said that, you know, she wanted to have this sit down with her sister Tasiki or whatever. And when I tell you the music that they had in the background was so suspenseful that you knew that it was about to go down. You knew that this conversation was about to be intense. I was like, yeah, Zeus Network, Natalie Nunn, Lemuel Plummer. I'm like, they all messy because they already know that Krishan had already probably been spreading those rumors before the show. So they was waiting for Krishan and Tasiki to actually meet up and have that conversation. Like, they knew what they was doing. They set Tasiki up, trust me. And I really think that's common for knocking Diamond's tooth out and bragging about it, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it's cute to knock nobody's teeth out. Like, we ladies, you know what I'm saying? But they baddies, so. But yeah, so Natalie basically forced Tasiki to have this conversation, you know, because mind you now, she did not know that she was going to have a conversation with her sister at all. And Natalie probably was thinking to herself, like, look, if you're going to either do something or you ain't coming back next season. And mind you now, Natalie is the boss of this show, okay? She showed that by her introduction, like her fire's introduction, like showed that, hey, this is my show, bitches. You know what I'm saying? If y'all, and she was like, if y'all can't fucking, like, you know, get on the ball and y'all against me, then y'all got to get the fuck off my show. So I don't blame her. Even Tasiki, as much as she can fight, hell, she still bowed down to the boss too, let's be real. So it don't matter if you can fight when it comes to getting that money, I guess, because the boss says you got to go. And all them bitches that's on the show, all them bitches cling on to Natalie. Even Diamond apologized. Like, all them bitches that's on this show, they kissing Natalie ass. Like, let's be real. And I don't blame them, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what the fuck they got to do. Hell, I'll probably kiss the bitch ass too, bitch. I'm kissing her ass now, talking good about her. And I ain't even on the fucking show, but bitch, I get paid to post about it. But yeah, so Tasiki was so nervous though. And they had her, Anna, and Biggie on the scene at this moment. And I ain't never seen Tasiki so humble and so quiet and so scared. She was just looking at Anna and Biggie for help. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, what the fuck they gonna do? But she was like really needing them to come. And Biggie was throwing a fit because she couldn't come. She was like, oh, well, why I can't come? Why I can't come? And I'm just thinking like myself, like, Biggie, this ain't got shit to do with you. Like, stop always wanting to be somebody's fucking hit dog. And sit the fuck down and let this girl and her sister handle that shit one-on-one. Because Krishan had requested that Biggie and Anna not come. And I don't blame her because it's like, you know, if I got to have a conversation with my sibling and I'm trying to talk about some real shit, you know what I'm saying, whether it's on TV or not, like, y'all getting paid. Y'all got to understand this how they get paid. So what if it's on TV? Krishan says she can speak her truth. So I wouldn't want Biggie there either. I'm already knowing that Krishan don't fuck with Biggie. And Krishan definitely don't fuck with Anna. So it's like, you know, why these bitches need to be there. And to be honest with you, the reason why Tasiki and Krishan is beefing anyway is because Krishan wanted Tasiki to beat up Anna, but that's because Anna was on the internet trolling Krishan before Anna even got on Baddies, and Anna was talking shit to Krishan in the comments saying that Krishan is slow. She was basically down talking Krishan, and that's why Krishan was like, yo, if you supposed to be my sister, why is you fucking with a bitch that's my ops, that's trolling me, that's disrespecting me? So yeah, that's why she felt that way. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, for her, it was just a disloyalty. So anywho, Biggie crashing out, talking about, oh, I want to be there for the meeting. I want to be there for the meeting. And she just cutting the fuck up. And I'm like, girl, Biggie, bye. Because the only reason you and Anna are friends with Tasiki is so that Tasiki can have y'all back. And so that y'all don't have to fight Tasiki. That's the only reason why y'all are friends with this girl. And what's so crazy is Biggie, she ain't never had your back. So girl, please, sister wear. And you got punched by jail. Come on now. But anywho, Anna was like, oh, well, yeah, you know, in those allegations, da-da-da. And the way Tasiki face looked when she said allegations, like, Tasiki already knew what's up before she even got to this meeting. So anywho, we get to the next scene, and Natalie and the rest of the girls, they was like, they was going to meet up with Krishan first. So that right, they tell you that they really fuck with Krishan because they wanted to like have the meeting with Krishan first or whatever, you know. So they having to meet with Krishan, and like when Krishan walked in there, Krishan walked in there like an angel, y'all. I am so proud of Krishan, y'all. She looks so clean, like her eyeballs all white and shit. She just looked heavenly, and she looked like she glowing. And I think it's probably because of that damn relationship she was in. Sometimes when people in a toxic ass relationship with a narcissist and stuff like that, then they, you know what I'm saying, that kind of like fucks up their mind. So I don't ever think Krishan was a bad person at all. And that's what lead me to think that Krishan might be telling the truth. Because look how she was like, you know, handling herself. She's sober, ain't drink, ain't smoke. So I was like, girl, you are being exactly what the internet wanted you to be when you broke out with Blueface. You know what I'm saying? When you went back to him, we was all talking shit. But it was like, you know what I'm saying, now that you like not with him, you're doing exactly what we wanted you to do. And that's to like heal and be better. So I'm proud of Krishan. So yeah, I really feel like production really worked in Krishan's behalf because they really like Krishan more because Krishan is the biggest star and also did have her own show like how Natalie Nunn did. But I just feel like they like Krishan more, and that's probably why they made that clip like that. You know, they really don't too much care for Tasiki. Y'all remember at the auditions, Tasiki had begged, I mean not Tasiki, Krishan had begged Tasiki to her sister to get on. She was like, y'all not gonna let my sister on, so that's the only reason why she there. But anywho, Tasiki just still ranting on, talking about, oh, I don't want to have the conversation with her. And I'm just like, why wouldn't you want to have the conversation with your sister? Why wouldn't you want to get on good terms with your sister? Like, how could it be that bad between you and your sibling that you just can't move past it? Like, it should be nothing holding you back from moving past being cool with your siblings. So I just thought that was kind of strange to begin with. And that's what made me think that Tasiki could be a little bit guilty. So we had to sit down with Krishan and Tasiki or whatever, and I noticed that Tasiki got one of her other friends in the background but didn't bring Biggie, so Biggie, that should tell you something. But anywho, Krishan and Tasiki are talking, and Krishan just saying like, you know, Tasiki, let's just move forward or whatever. Whatever that happened in the past, let's just move forward and let's just, you know, see what comes about, you know, new things and new beginnings and stuff like that. But Tasiki was on some shit like, nah, you know, I want to talk about, you know, like the things that you said about me and this and that third. And I'm just like, Tasiki, if you know you are guilty of this, then you should just move forward. You shouldn't even like talk about it. But see, I feel like Anna and all Tasiki friends probably was in her ear because of course she probably was in denial. And she probably was telling her friends like, oh, well, you know, that's not true. That's not true. And they probably was like, well, girl, you better clear that up. So Tasiki I feel like she probably was trying to clear it up for the fans. So when Krishan telling her, you know, she want to move forward, Tasiki like, well, you know, say what was said. But it's just like, Tasiki, why you just didn't say what was said? Why didn't you just like come out and say, look, you spread a rumor about me that's not true, blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? Instead, you know, she just like kept, you know, talking about other things. Oh, you had me jumped. Oh, this, oh, that, you know what I'm saying? But the whole time, you know, Krishan keep telling her, well, let's move forward. Tasiki keep talking in circles. Like, she ain't mentioned nothing about the sexual assault allegations. She just keep talking in circles, you know what I'm saying? And that's, like, how you know when a person, like, ain't being honest because they won't even, like, be direct, you know what I'm saying? Because, mind you now, Tasiki didn't even want to be there, and she didn't even know that she was going to have to be there. So this was, like, you know, caught her off guard. But anywho, after all that ranting that Tasiki did saying, you know, well, say what you got to say what you got to say. So when Krishan really said what she had to say about, you know, her being 7 years old and Tasiki being 15 or whatever, she was like, well, she was like, did y'all just hear what she just said? Did y'all? And I'm just like, okay, but you still ain't said, you know, you still ain't denied it or nothing like that. So that right there just let me know that Tasiki was guilty because, and I really believe Krishan because of her change. You know what I'm saying? It's like Krishan was just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she changed, and then it was like her, Tasiki's friend was in the background, and she was like, but that happened when y'all was children. That happened in the childhood, so that's how you know it's true, because the friend basically admitted to it. And, you know, I'm just like, why are all y'all mad at Krishan? Like, you know, Tasiki knew what comes with being on national TV. So it's like, come on now. So I really think, you know what I'm saying, that Krishan is not lying. And I really feel like by Tasiki's reactions, that kind of like, you know, made her look a little bit guilty, because it's like when she finally said that you know, that happened, you was just like, oh, did y'all hear what she just said? But you ain't never like once, you know, say, well, you know what, like, look, you are lying, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never said directly. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, y'all, because that right there was wild. And Krishan is so much good for television that, honey, I forgot it was Baddies, honey. I thought I was just watching Krishan's show. So I'm happy for Krishan. But y'all leave a comment and let me know what y'all think, because that shit was crazy.